So in this video, I'll be exploring the Indian culture in Malaysia at the famous brick fields, also known as Little India. So this video is all about Little India of Malaysia. When I talk about Indians, especially I'm at the most famous Little India. Wherever you go, whatever you see will have an Indian touch. There are a lot of Indian supermarkets, Indian restaurants, and Indian food is a huge thing over here. But when I talk about India, I'm talking about South India, and when I talk about South India, I'm talking majority Tamils. So they form 80% of population in Malaysia, and along with them, there are a lot of people from Andhra Pradesh and Kerala. But Tamil Indians are the majority when I talk about the Indian culture in Malaysia, and yes, they have been living here for ages. When you talk about the history of Indian culture in Malaysia, it dates back from 14th century. And yes, Indians started coming to Malaysia around 18th century when British ruled Malaysia over here. Indians came here to do plantation works, and also, like famously in other parts of the world, British acquired a lot of Indians for construction works to build railway tracks, and that is how majority of Indians immigrated to Malaysia. And when you come to Little India, also known as brick fields, you will not even feel like you're missing home. It literally feels like a mini South India. So I'm from Chennai, so it literally shouts Chennai to me. Almost all the famous restaurants that I see in my city are there here. So as an Indian, if you feel like coming to brick fields, especially staying here, you wouldn't even think that you were in Malaysia. It almost feels like India to me. Also, when I talk about how the Indians are treated in Malaysia, there are a lot of issues Indians face in Malaysia, and also the economical status have just improved a little bit. Even now, lot of Indians who live here work as daily laborers in construction sites. They work in menial jobs. To be really honest with you, I'm not generalizing it, but majority of Indians that I've seen are working as laborers over here. So that is one thing that I noticed. That is the case of Indians in anywhere you go. Even when you go to Dubai, you'll see a lot of Indians working as laborers, but that doesn't mean all the Indians are laborers. There's a movie called Kabali. It's by Rajinikanth, and it also talks about some sensitive issues about the rights, how they started from nowhere, they have come to the top. Yes, if you want to know the status of Indians in Malaysia, you should definitely check the movie out. It talks about reality, and I feel even now Indians are not treated that well when you compare to Chinese or the natives over here. Since I'm at Brickfields, there is a huge connection between the name of this place and Indians. So back then, when I'm talking about 18th century, a lot of the entire Malaysia was not developed, and almost all the houses were made of wood. So I think there was a natural disaster, and a lot of houses got damaged, and that is when the government over there decided to build houses made of proper bricks and tile, and that is when Brickfields become the commercial hub to sell all products to build proper houses. That is how Brickfields gets the name. Along with it, in order to employ workers, the Malaysian government, they got a lot of workers from Sri Lanka, from Tamil Nadu, and that is how around 19th century, lot of Indians came all the way from South India to Malaysia. They worked here as laborers. They left all the families back home, and somehow in a matter of few years the families came all over to Malaysia, and right now that is how the origin of the entire Indian culture, the South Indian Tamil culture, starts in Malaysia. And yes, wherever you go, be it the commercial part of Malaysia, be it the rural part of Malaysia, you will see a lot of Indians. And any street you go, you'll be shocked, there are a lot of Malay cuisine. I see a lot of Chinese restaurants. Along with it, there are a lot of Indian restaurants also. And if you go to be in Malaysia, I am an Indian, I'm a South Indian. You don't really need to eat idli or all the South Indian food over here, but there are some unique Malaysian Indian food that you got to try. Also, you'll see a lot of blind people over here. So yes, if you see someone who's blind and walking around the street, as that in this area, Brickfields, there is a blind foundation of Malaysia here. So you'll see a lot of people walking, but they know the roads. They have created roads properly for blind, so don't get alarmed by it. And also Brickfields, the Little India, is famous for cheap hotels. Honestly speaking, the hotels are very expensive in Malaysia. I'm staying here for almost like 4 days, and the total cost is around 500 ringgits. Which is actually cheap for me, because almost all the hotels in Brickfields are cheaper, and it's a perfect place for all the backpackers like you and me. If you are on a tight budget, this is a perfect place to stay. Once you pass all the busy bustling streets, there's a commercial part of Little India where you can literally get whatever you wanted, from lehenga to all the silk saris, dhotis, all the Indian wear. It's like a proper Indian commercial area. So that is one more specialty of Little India, but that's all about it, guys. It is just a symbol of Indian culture, and Little India Brickfields is a place where you can actually visit to try Indian food, to know the Indian culture. And when I talk about Indian culture, I'm talking only about Tamils over here. You see a lot of people speaking in Tamil, and since I'm also from Tamil Nadu, I don't feel mostly homesick over here. But yes, on a reality level, I certainly feel the Tamils are not treated that well. Even now, there should be some ongoing issues too. So that is all up to the history and the future. As a tourist, as someone who's going to stay here for just 1 week, I feel Malaysia's mixed with a lot of culture, and Indian culture has to be an importance also. So this is all about Little India Brickfields in Malaysia. You should definitely check this place out. It's a commercial hub where you can find Indian food, Indian shopping, whatever it is. It shows India all the way from home to Malaysia. If you like this video, please do like it. What are your thoughts? Have you been to Little India? Please let me know. And if you feel the channel subscribe worthy, please do subscribe. Thank you.